Alrighty, so this week we're going to start using Mathspace as a tool for helping us practice things we've done this year and for learning some new things too. So I'm going to go over some of the features with you just so you're familiar with it as you get started. So at the top we've got the dashboard, which is the screen you see here, a link to the online textbook. It's different than the one we've used throughout the year in school. The link to the tasks that I've assigned, and a link to topics. So I'll start with the dashboard. Over on the right, you can see your name, school, and you can see the leaderboard. So every week you can earn points for every question you answer correctly. And you'll see this within your class, a list of who has the most points. Every Sunday that resets and goes back to 0. Under upcoming tasks, here in the center, these are tasks that I've assigned for you that you need to do. Right, so we can see here Joe Demo has to do two-step equations, and I'll go through that momentarily. The Shared With You section, this is where I'll share lessons or notes with you, and if you click on those, it'll give you all the information you need. So consider this like your online notebook. There's examples in there, videos sometimes, and some practice problems you can do. At the bottom, you get these STEM stories, which give you a fact about math that you didn't know. So algebra is not actually Greek, which I thought it was. Then we've got recommendations here. If you wanted to go on your own, it picks things that are related to tasks or lessons that we've done. You can try these on your own. So I'll just go into the upcoming tasks. So Joe Demo has to do two-step equations. So clicking on this, we can see he's got about 13 problems to do, and the first one is he's got to solve the equation. So the nice thing about this is it shows, you can show all of your work, and it records it so I can see it. So we're going to do 4m plus 3 equals 31. Now if you were confused here and didn't know what to do, over on the right hand side you can click on hints, so it'll give you a hint here. What must be done to isolate the m? We need to reverse the operation of the addition of 3. So that's saying, oh, we need to subtract 3 on both sides. There's videos. So if you needed to watch a
Solve the
video,
following equation. 8m plus 9 equals 6.
you can watch a video on how to solve. And then this takes you back to that textbook, the lesson, where you can look through the examples and the notes related to the question that you have. This one I've never seen. Let's see what this is. Oh, so this is actually an example of a problem that's been solved before. It's a different problem, but similar. Right, so there's the original, and it shows you the steps they took there. So if you're completely lost, you can use these tools on the side to help you. And using these tools will not reduce the amount of points you can earn for the leaderboard. So for this one, the hint was we need to undo the operation of adding 3. So we're going to do 4m plus 3, and we're going to subtract 3 from each side. Oops, minus 3. When I hit submit or hit enter, I get a green check mark. I did that step right. Okay, so when I subtract 3 from each side, I end up with 4m equals 28. Right? So now I know I've got to divide by 4 on both sides. So I can show that step here. I could show division like this. I'm going to divide by 4. Right? I could also show it like that. I got to divide that side by 4. Let's see what happens. This means I've done the correct step. And I'm on the right track, but I haven't simplified it. Right? So to simplify it, 4m divided by 4m is just m, and 28 divided by 4 is 7. And if I hit enter again, and then I get the green check mark. It says I'm done. Right there, see, correct final step, and I can continue. And then we go on to the next step. Okay, so I'm just going to get out of this. That's how the lesson works. All right, back at the dashboard. Your goal is to earn proficiency. Proficiency means you know what you're doing. If you make a mistake, it's a little one, like maybe you forget a negative sign in your answer, right? So proficiency is excellent. We want that. The best that you could possibly do is mastery. So if proficiency is like getting 100, mastery is like getting 110%, right? If you wanted to practice more on your own, if you weren't happy just being proficient, which is great success, you could come into here under topics. We're doing equations right there. You see, because I answered a question correct already, I got credit towards filling this bar up. So I could come here on my own if I wanted after the task, and I could do more practice. And then I could get mastery on that lesson if I wanted, right? But proficiency is fine. That's what our goal is. If you want to go above and beyond for mastery, you can do that. Okay, you can see the lesson here, see what kind of questions are in that subtopic and so on. And I don't have to assign a task for you to try something. If you want to go ahead and practice something different, you can do that too. So if you wanted to go and practice right triangles and volume and get a little more help on Pythagorean theorem, just work on your own, you could do that as well. So this is about all you need to know for now. Good luck with it. Try it out this week. We're going to see how you do. Remember, the steps you show, it records it and I can see it, which is great, because if you're getting it wrong and you really don't understand, even after looking at hints and videos, I can step in and give you some feedback and point out, well, maybe you could have done this instead. Okay, so good luck with it. Email me if you have any questions, and I'll see you later.